A new report by Amnesty International has found that freedom of expression and association in Russia are under attack. The media are not the only target, according to its findings. Citizens and organizations acting as observers are also subject to repression. Amnesty says things have worsened since President Vladimir Putin's return to power in 2012. The situation has continued to deteriorate, notably around the poisoning and imprisonment of opposition figure Alexei Navalny in 2020.
Navalny was seen by the Kremlin as a dangerous individual for them, who could potentially lead, discontent, potentially lead a protest that would challenge the government policies and practices and the laws. So hence the interest in him being, isolated essentially.
Since the invasion of Ukraine in February, controlling information has been essential for the Russian regime. Amnesty says the exclusion of independent media and human rights observers means the government can almost fully control the narrative of the war and even forbid the word war from being used. Natalia Prylutskaya says it's essential to support Russian civil society and condemn Putin's actions.
If the international community stays silent, it just sort of reinforces the repressions, and it makes possible to kind of crystallize that sort of consensus in the society of which Putin and his government are always boasting so much.
Amnesty says media workers and human rights defenders are still doing their best despite the circumstances, hoping that one day free and balanced information will be part of Russian society.